Every time I put on a condom, my penis becomes soft. What's going on? Hello, everyone. I'm Cherry. Mr. Chen Thurtito recently encountered an unspeakable secret when he was intimate with his wife. His erection was normal during the foreplay stage, but once he was ready to put on a condom, his penis would gradually become soft. This situation happened repeatedly, making him begin to wonder if something was wrong with him. Similar consultations are not uncommon in the men's clinic. Data show that more than 10 of adult men have had difficulty maintaining an erection when using condoms, of which more than 70 are aged 25 to 40. Is this a physiological abnormality or a psychological factor? 1. If it becomes soft as soon as a condom is put on, let me first give the answer. In most cases, it has nothing to do with sexual function, but a conditioned reflex is at work. In medicine, this situation is called condom-associated erectile problem, CIEP, and most of them are related to psychology or operating skills rather than organic lesions. The penis erection depends on the congestion and expansion of the corpus cavernosum, which requires for elements to work together sufficient sex hormone levels, complete nerve conduction pathways, adequate blood supply, and continuous and appropriate stimulation. As long as these conditions are met, normal erection can usually be achieved. However, if the stimulation is interrupted, the attention is distracted, or the psychology is tense when wearing a condom, it may lead to for missing one, causing weakness. It should be noted that if the morning erection is normal and the hardness is good during masturbation, it is usually psychological weakness. What we really need to worry about is the organic problems, accompanied by decreased libido and disappearance of morning erection, which only account for a small number of cases. 2. It is mainly related to the following factors. 1. Psychological pressure, tension and anxiety. Using condoms for the first time or being nervous about sex life itself may lead to increased psychological pressure, which in turn affects the erection state of the penis. At this time, the brain is like being disturbed by an invisible force, and the erection command that should have been issued becomes disordered, and the penis naturally becomes soft. Resistant psychology. Some men may have resistance to condoms, subconsciously thinking that it will affect intimacy or make themselves uncomfortable, which will cause psychological discomfort when wearing condoms, leading to penis weakness. 2. Physiological factors. Insufficient stimulation. If the foreplay is not sufficient, the penis has just had a little reaction, and it is not fully hard when you rush to put on a condom. In the process of putting on the condom, due to the lack of continuous stimulation, the penis is likely to soften. Reduced sensitivity. Condoms will isolate some direct friction stimulation. For those who have a high sexual threshold and are more sensitive to stimulation, they may feel that the stimulation is not enough, the excitement decreases, and the penis will calm down. Disease factors. Some physiological diseases, such as abnormal hormone levels, cardiovascular diseases, neuropathy, etc., may affect the blood circulation or nerve conduction of the penis, making it difficult to get an erection. Even without a condom, the hardness and durability of the penis may not be ideal, and it will be even more difficult after wearing a condom. 3. Habit problem. Excessive masturbation. Long-term and frequent masturbation. The body has become accustomed to the strong direct stimulation. Once a condom is put on in real life, the stimulation intensity is significantly reduced, and it is easy to become uncomfortable, resulting in the penis not feeling anything and being weak and powerless when a condom is put on. Watching porn too much. Many people watch porn to stimulate their sexual desire, but if they are too addicted to it, they will have the so-called porn effect, which means they will lose interest in real sex and feel that reality is not as exciting as in the movies. When it comes to real sex, especially when wearing a condom, the brain automatically goes on strike and the penis becomes soft. 3. To prevent it from becoming soft, master these skills. Psychological adjustment. Regard wearing a condom as a normal and necessary part of sex, not a burden. Before sex, you can relax yourself and relieve tension by listening to music, taking deep breaths, etc. At the same time, you should communicate more with your partner to enhance mutual trust and understanding. Practice wearing a condom in direction in non-sexual life scenarios. For example, alone or with the help of a partner. First, wear a condom to observe the erection state. Do not pursue the purpose of XXOO. Gradually eliminate the negative association of wearing a condom equals failure and enhance self-confidence through positive psychological hints. Physiological adjustment. Sufficient foreplay is the key to getting the penis into the best state. Before wearing a condom, make sure that the foreplay is in place so that the penis is fully erect and the blood circulation reaches its peak. During the condom wearing process, you can also let your partner continue to give you some gentle stimulation to keep your penis excited. You should strengthen physical exercise and improve your overall physical fitness, such as doing 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise such as brisk walking, swimming, and strength training every week to enhance cardiopulmonary function and muscle strength and improve cavernous vascular endothelial function. At the same time, you can also specifically exercise your pelvic floor muscles, such as doing Kegel exercises every day, contracting the muscles from the anus to the perineum, holding 4-5 seconds and then relaxing, repeating 20 times as one set. 3 sets per day need to be adjusted reasonably according to your own situation. Ensure 7 hours of sleep per day and reduce high sugar and high fat diets. If the testosterone level is lower than normal, it needs to be adjusted under the guidance of a doctor, and do not take kidney tonifying health products on your own. In addition, there is another point that is also very important. Choose the right condom. Be sure to go to regular channels to buy condoms of qualified quality and choose products of the right size. Generally speaking, the width of the condom should be slightly smaller than the width of the penis when it is erect, so that it can maintain a certain sense of closeness after wearing the condom, and it will not be too loose to affect the feeling. At the same time, you can also try condoms of different brands and thicknesses to find the one that suits you best. Condom weakness is essentially a warning signal of physical and mental state. Through scientific cognition and behavioral intervention, most people can rebuild their confidence. The above methods are still ineffective, or if you have symptoms such as frequent urination and painful urination, please seek medical attention in time. Sexual health is part of overall health. Facing problems bravely is the beginning of mature love.